Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am the Crypto Crow, and I've got a special treat for you today. Many of you know back in the day, I was in the MMA industry for about 6 years. I started out as a fighter, and I got into becoming a pro-am fight promoter. Worked a lot with guys that would get cut from contract in the UFC, and I fought, and I did pretty well. I'll show you this right now because this is all going somewhere. I'm going to show you this little fight real quick, just to let you know that I did the thing. It was fun. I'm glad it was over, but here we go. We'll take a quick look. This is very quick. That is Kirk Miller. They called him the Cincinnati Psycho. That was in Indianapolis, Indiana, is where that took place.
7 foot versus 6'6".
Yeah, he was 6'6". I was 7 foot. I fought at 285. He had a record, I think, of 7-4 at the time, so the commission let him fight me because I was bigger as a heavyweight. I was a much bigger heavyweight. He used to be much bigger, but he had gotten in great shape and lost a lot of weight. It's almost over. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. And there it is. So that was my event there. And it was a good time, but I really didn't like how I felt, to be honest with you. But I did. I liked the competition. I just didn't like the idea of hitting or hurting somebody that really did nothing to me. So anyway, that was me back in the day, and it was a good time. But I miss the sport. I miss MMA. I do miss the competition of it. I miss a lot of things about it, and it's been like 11 years. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time, and I trained with guys like Roger Bowling, Mojo Horn, Joe Ammerman. I trained with a lot of guys that ultimately I ended up managing and promoting and taking to UFC, M1 Global, Strike Force, and I had a good kind of run. I had a good career run in the sport altogether. But it's been a long time, and after that, I got into the mortgage industry, and then I got into crypto, and I found something that is. I am absolutely about to become a part of, and hopefully in a big way. We'll see. But I'm going to show you this. This is Karate Combat. The next big thing.
Tonight, Luis Osha versus Bruno Solda.
This is the event that I was in most recently in Miami, Florida. Their production is off the hook. They are all about combat sports, blockchain technology, and Web3. Look at this. Everything you see in here, it's all done virtually, even though inside you can't tell. The way they have this set up is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It was an amazing event. That's where I met George St. Pierre, my favorite fighter of all time. Of course, I love Boss Rutan, who's a champion and just an all-around hilarious character of a man, and you gotta love him. And you can watch all of this. You could watch all of these fights.
Fans have already put their votes in.
But this isn't exactly why I'm bringing this to you.
Download the app now. Get 88 Karate tokens to use for voting in the next event. Tonight we've got a prize.
Talking about the tokens that you can use for the event. Now, here's what we're going to talk about. So Karate Combat obviously is it's a big deal, okay? And these guys apparently, I think they said they started in Bangladesh. These guys are more international than the UFC. I mean, these guys are all over the place. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're not necessarily more international than the UFC. The UFC has done Dubai and London, and but more so in the United States. And this promotion travels all over the place. I had the opportunity to meet with quite a few of these guys, and I am going to become an ambassador for Karate Combat. And there are a lot of reasons why. Number one, I absolutely love their production. I love what they do. I love how tight it was. I love just the overall entertainment value of these events. but also because they embrace blockchain technology in ways I've never seen before. These guys or gals are bringing true use case to blockchain tech in a way that allows the layman, the end user, the everyday, don't know anything about Bitcoin or decentralization. They don't know anything about this, but they're using cryptocurrency built on Hedera Hashgraph or Hbar. They're using a cryptocurrency app that is allowing them to bet on the outcome of these fights. And through their betting, which is an only up system where you don't lose your tokens ever. You can only earn more by placing good bets with these tokens. Okay? And here's the thing, we're going to get to some tokenomics and some other things, but there are a lot of reasons why I think this is going to be much, much bigger than just them using apps on a little app and you're betting on fights. I think it's going to be a much bigger deal than that, because this thing is just kicking off in the way that they're utilizing it. They're building their adoption. They're building their metrics overall. But get ready for up-only gaming with Karate. Karate is the name of this token. Make your fight picks before each Karate combat event. Grow your Karate token stash every time your fighters win. Climb the leaderboards and compete against other fans, which I'm sorry to say, I may not be able to fight the best of the best in the ring anymore, but I might be able to whoop some ass with this app as I'm taking all your guys' money. I kid. I'm just teasing. Collect free Karate virtual rewards when available. Help govern the league and vote on upcoming fighter matchups. Did you see what this just said? Help govern the league and vote on upcoming fighter matchups. This app is going to empower the tokenized public to vote on upcoming matchups from fighters all over the world. Nobody has ever done anything like this. It is one of the most brilliant matchmaking concepts I've ever seen in martial arts, or pretty much anything for that matter. Best of all, you can't lose anything. It's up-only gaming, and you can download the app on iOS, and soon, I believe it's coming to Android. And you can stay informed of what's going on. I've already joined the Discord for all of you hardcore gamers out there that love Discord. Now, you can also play on the internet, and the token is tradable. It has multiple centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges by which you can trade this token, because it does have value, believe it or not. Now, here's where we're going to get into some of the nitty gritty of things a little bit. This is their white paper. It's a very basic white paper. I mean, which is actually a pretty good idea, because this is not for the technical mind. This is not for people. This isn't for engineers. This is for fans. This is for fight fans. This is for crypto fans that are fairly new to the space. Karate Combat is a rapidly growing professional full contact sport with free to watch platform distribution on many of the world's top sports networks. These guys are streaming everywhere. The event that I was at got over 4 million views just on Twitter alone. And these guys stream across everything from YouTube, Twitter, television, networks all over. I mean, a lot of stuff. They're covered on ESPN. This is a legitimate organization. And I think you're probably just now hearing about it. And you're going to hear about it a hell of a lot more if you're a subscriber to my channel, because I'm going to be sharing my picks. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff in the coming months. It features 100 plus exclusive fighters who compete for championship belts across 10 different weight classes, and is streamed in immersive 3D FX environments rendered in Unreal Engine. Now, there's one thing that I want to propose right here and right now. I want to see Karate Combat. I am going to connect these guys to Cornucopias, the metaverse on Cardano. Now, here's the thing. I'm not taking anything from Hbar, okay? Nobody's sold me anything. They haven't given me anything. I am doing this video solely on my own accord, just so you know. This isn't paid. I don't have any of the tokens. I don't have anything yet. I probably will at some point in the future, but as of right now, I've got nothing. But we are talking. Now, I want to see these guys with their own custom dome broadcasting live in the metaverse, in the cornucopias metaverse, and I want token holders to be able to access. Now, we can create bridges and we can create different methods of interoperability that would enable token holders, karate token holders, to access gated entry into the metaverse to be able to watch and hang out with other people inside the metaverse of cornucopias when it's ready. And there's a lot more to it than that, but that's just my idea as it sits. And I don't even think I haven't even mentioned it to them yet. In May of 2023, the Karate DAO launched the Karate token on the Hedera and Ethereum networks. The Karate token was created to facilitate governance, voting, and to allow community members to play and compete on the Karate DAO's innovative up-only gaming system. To play, holders of the Karate token can vote for their favorite fighters and boost their potential prize pools and above and beyond fighters' contracted pay via the Karate Combat web app and mobile app. Have you ever heard of such a thing? It almost draws a tear to my eye. I am not kidding. In contrast to sports gambling, karate holders who pick winning fighters earn additional tokens from the modest token issuance with no risk of loss. There's no reason not to get involved, and you get some free tokens just for downloading the app and setting up your wallet. No purchase is necessary for fans to access the league's application or to claim karate tokens from the up-only gaming system. There's a lot of stuff. I encourage you to check this out and to read through a lot of this. I'm not doing a deep dive in this video because it's already 11 and a half minutes, but no, there is a lot coming from me about Karate Combat in this application in the near future. Now, currently trading at like 1/100 of a penny. Okay, this thing is not... it's not $5, $6 or anything like that. I attribute this as an entry level use case meme token right now, a utility token. It's really a utility token, but the tokenomics of it are very much meme-like. However, the volume is 393,000 and it's up 36.63%. People are trading this bad boy. The total max supply is 110 billion tokens. That's where I get the meme token thing. Now, as use case continues to go up and more use cases are introduced into this ecosystem, not only do I see the value of these tokens going up, because the use for these tokens is going to continue going up. And if I can play a role in making sure some of this stuff happens, you dag right I'm going to. I really, really love these guys. I love what these guys are doing, and I am absolutely pumped to be a part of this organization. Now, if we look at the token value, you can see, I mean, it's fairly standard. Obviously, everything's been dipping in the recent market, so I'm not expecting anything crazy. But the market capitalization right now is about $5.5 million. This is really a low cap. This is a low cap token. Now, here's the thing about this token that drives me nuts in a great way. This is not an unknown. The very idea of this token, this isn't backed by some anonymous guys in a bathroom somewhere, you know, that came up with some sort of utility token to try and suck up a bunch of money from people. They are giving these tokens away. Yes, they have some reserves. Yes, they have it allocated in different ways, but these tokens are being distributed freely. They're not making anyone buy them. Right? So if you can buy them on exchanges if you want them, but ultimately all you have to do is open the app, get involved, start learning about the fighters, start watching all of the fights because you can do that. These events, you can go here, go to watch past events, and here you go. You can scroll down and you can watch all of the previous events right here. Season 3 events. Okay. Now, in future videos, I'm going to start covering some of the rules and how the fights play out, but ultimately it's a stand-up fight. Okay. It's quicker. It's faster paced than normal MMA events because there's no lay and pray wrestlers. Okay. Sorry, wrestlers, but you guys drive me nuts. Anytime I would do anything against a wrestler, everybody wants to shoot in on my legs and things. And it's like, it gets tiring. and then they just want to hold you down and keep you from kicking the shit out of their teeth. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? But, wrestlers are dangerous, but they're not in karate combat. If you down an opponent, you get points up to 5 seconds for striking a downed opponent, but you have to remain standing. You can't lay on them. You can't, that. I love the dynamics. I'm going to go over those someday in the near future. And I think Boss Rutan goes over them on Joe Rogan recently as well. So anyway, you can watch all of these events, get accustomed to who your favorite fighters are. I have so many ideas on what could be done with this organization to expand its reach because to me, one of the biggest things a promotion like this could do is build the fighters' stories. I would love to see little vignettes of each fighter, the behind the scenes in their life, who they are, what they're about, what they're doing, and things like that. And they might already have some of this stuff. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. But there's so much to this, and ultimately, I'm on board, folks. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm coming, and I'm going to be coming with a thunder because I want to see this stuff grow. I want to see the use cases grow. I've never seen anything like this, and it's not like anything else out there. These guys aren't these guys have been doing it for a while, okay? And these guys are going to be promoting big events all over the place. I know a big one's coming up on June 24th in Miami. I am definitely going to be there with bells on. Hopefully I'll see some of you folks there too, representing the cryptocurrency crowd, representing the murder of crows that we are. And we need to start letting these people know that a lot of these newcomers to the karate combat token system, this app, they have no idea. They don't know what we've accomplished in this space since just 2017 alone. They don't realize that they're ultimately being taught how to utilize cryptocurrency in ways that, when applied to karate combat as well as other cryptocurrencies, the more they learn, the more wealth they could really develop. And right now is one of the best times, because as most of us are averaging in or have been averaging in for months now, as we're preparing for the next halving in 2024 and potentially what I believe is going to be the next bull market peak in 2025, how many of these people are going to change their lives because they were introduced to cryptocurrencies through this fun little app, betting on their favorite fighters all over the world. And that's the beauty of it too. This is international. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can vote on your favorite fighters. You can watch these fights live on an endless number of streaming platforms. And one of the things too, and real quick, and I've talked to these guys and I talked to them about, their streaming, their broadcasting. Do they have deals? Do they have, are they doing time buy deal? Like, how are they setting this stuff up? And one of the things they will not allow anybody to restrict them from being able to freely stream anywhere they want to on the internet. They want to keep this stuff free to the public, easily accessible for anyone at any time. And there's significant value in that. And I highly encourage those of you that are interested, check out karate.com, which is the website. Download the app, get your free tokens, set up your wallet, and get ready for June 24th. Chances are I'm going to have plenty to say between now and then. So get yourselves ready. And until next time, crow your coins, and I'll see you real soon.